What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the tavern. I'm Spencer,
And I'm Eli.
and this is Bardic Blunders, and yet another episode where we have nothing to talk about because there's no freaking news. There's a couple pieces of news, but they're nothing big. It's just kind of like, oh, that's cool, kind of thing. Um, hey, Ian. Uh, so one of the things that I saw was that Focus Entertainment announces that a Warhammer 40k Space Marine 3 is in development.
Yeah, I did see it. I saw that.
So that, I mean, Warhammer Space Marine 2 was very successful. With his, not that the first game wasn't successful, but it was definitely more under the radar.
Oh yeah.
Um, so I mean, as successful as Space Marine 2 was, why not? I think more people are getting into Warhammer.
Yay.
Yeah, you get to feel what it's like to have your hobby invaded by people you don't want there.
Yep.
Are you ready?
No, I hate every minute of it.
Yeah,
I
we all
remember
do.
I remember when Space Marine 2 came out. I was going and picking up a thing of miniatures, and somebody was like, "Oh, you play?" I was like, "Yes, I play Warhammer." And they're like, "How hard is it to play the board game? Because I played Space Marine 2. Is it anything like that?" I was like, "Oh, my sweet child. Just go
Yeah,
read a book first."
you have no idea what you're messing with. What's up, Razor Bolt? You're too broke to get into Warhammer? That's the way I feel. Warhammer's just too expensive for me. I I mean, honestly, I'm not overly interested in the lore. What's up, cheese? Uh, I'm not overly interested in the lore, but definitely the fact that buying an army would be incredibly expensive. Just just don't want to do it. Hey,
Yeah.
group, everybody's popping in. Um,
That's why I like the kill team.
Kill Team definitely has a much more reasonable price point, having a much smaller group. But it's still it's the way I feel like I like miniatures for D&D, but I'm not gonna paint them. Just like that's a lot. I
Yeah.
I know you paint them and you paint them pretty well, but I just like when you're getting that small, I my hands shake too much to do that kind of thing. Because
Yeah.
my I just I don't know. I've always had this little shake to my hands.
But it's always been a little shaky.
You know what? It hasn't been always. I trace it back to high school, and I'm trying to. I'm like, wait, when did this start? It was after the concussion I got in football. Now, mind you, it's not like Parkinson's shake. It's not like my hands are sitting there shaking real bad. But I can't keep my hand super stable. There's always this little like shake to it, and especially when I'm trying to do something that precise and I'm like holding on to the brush real tight and everything. It's just like, I'd mess it up.
Yeah.
Um, but the other one that I'm more interested in, the other piece of news that I saw, is the developers of Ori and the Blind Forest are publishing an action RPG, No Rest for the Wicked. Uh, I,
Oh.
I looked it up on Steam because it's funny. I was actually listening to a Elder Scrolls lore video from a channel that I follow, and he was sponsored by them. And I was like, wait a minute, the Ori devs are making an RPG, dude. Look it up on Steam. You know what? I'll pull it up on stream. This looks absolutely beautiful. I love the art style for this. Like I'm legit like it's early access right now.
Oh.
I'm thinking about getting it. I never got to finish Ori because my
Your hard drive
my hard
corrupted.
drive croaked. Yeah. I've wanted to play Ori. Okay, there's mixed. The recent reviews are mixed. What do they say? Not recommending at the moment. Game has potential. Dark Souls, Elden Ring, Sekiro style game. You know, kill mobs, you rest and heal. Mobs respawn, rinse and repeat. There's a town building function to the game. You know, collecting resources and upgrade your town, unlocking workshops for weapon armor, alchemy, cooking, side quests, bounties. Maybe things to find and explore. If you enjoy the grind, the harsh gameplay, and getting your face smashed in over and over, this game is for you. I like it. The bad currently, I cannot play the game for more than a 10-minute sesh. The game crashes out of nowhere. It's March 18th, 2025, so that's today. Literally reviewed today. So if you can't play the game, then why the hell are you buying it? Okay. It's reasonable with an early access tag for there to be something like that. I'd prefer for them to fix it, obviously, because yeah, if you can't play the game, you can't enjoy it. But I that's the game I'm going to keep my eye on because
That could go places.
oh, dude. I mean, you know I love that genre. The Dark Souls genre
Yeah.
um is just it's my jam. But yeah, that looks I anything that is if something's like, "Hey, it's a Souls like." I'm like, "I'm listening. I'm ready. Let's do it. I want to feel pain." Heaps and heaps of pain as I slam my head into a wall fighting against bosses.
Because you're a maniac, maniac
A little bit.
on the floor. And he's dancing.
I'm addicted to Pal World. I haven't touched Pal World in a while. Monster Hunter Wilds is fun. I I want to get Wilds. It's just one, I don't have the money at the moment to pay for a full price game. Stream died. Oh, that's why nobody was saying anything. That makes sense. Uh, are we back now? Is it good now? Okay. OBS didn't tell me anything like it was disconnected, but uh, stream didn't die here. Oh, so it was. Oh, it was
It's
Cheese.
not
Okay,
us,
it's
it's
Cheese's
you.
fault. Don't, don't, don't try and accuse my stream of being faulty, Cheese. Fix your own technology, sir. Um,
Yeah, we already have enough of our
YouTube
own
did once again
mechanical
block the
issues.
one message he said. YouTube does not. I don't know what the deal is, Group, but I don't know if you've seen it, Eli. Group will come in, he'll send a message. As a matter of fact, he'll send multiple messages, and YouTube will just shadow ban his messages. Like he's not even saying anything remotely close to something YouTube would get rid of, and they're just like, "Nope, we're not gonna let you say that." Like, what kind of vendetta do they have against you, Group?
What did you do to them, group?
Um. Oh, what's up, Solidarity? How you doing? You had to censor friend in order to get through. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he had to censor the word friend. It's just like
That
friend. That's an inflammatory word. You're not allowed to say that, sir.
that's so dumb.
It is. It really is. Um, let's see. I was looking hard for some decent things to talk about, and there's really, oh, that's another. There's a rumor that there might be a Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion remake.
Oh,
I remember I somebody at work told me about it, and I was like, "You, oh, for real? Like, this is not a joke? Could that happen?" That that is something. As long as, okay, as long as they don't do the same exact combat system as Skyrim, that will be fantastic. It
yeah,
they have to capture the spirit of the original game though. My Cuz that's my biggest issue with Skyrim. Why Skyrim is my least favorite of the 3 Elder Scrolls games I have played is because, yes, while it feels better because it's more modern, everything's updated, you know, it doesn't have the exploration aspect the other 2 do. Morrowind and
yeah,
Oblivion have a remarkable amount of explanation. It's like, what's an example I can give? So when you look at Oblivion, there is numerous structures underwater that never get a quest marker. There's never any reason for you to find them other than I was just swimming underwater and I found a door. And oh, hey, look at that. There's this legendary helmet behind it. Morrowind definitely has a lot more of that, which is why I really want to delve into Morrowind at some point. But because Morrowind will just be like, hey, here's this massive labyrinth full of super deadly enemies. Okay, you made it all the way to the end. That's cool. Here's this pretty cool axe. But guess what? If you have a levitation spell, you can float up and there's a little nook in the cavern. And that has a path to another super rare item. I say super rare, one of a kind item that's incredibly powerful. It's just like you don't get a quest for that. That's just something that exists in the game that you have to go out of your way to find yourself. But Skyrim doesn't have anything like that.
yeah.
Skyrim is just like
with some of the newer updates, they did add more things, but it was definitely not that like that. Like you get to add like, oh, you're wandering along and you find a dead body with dragon plate armor.
yeah, but and it's like, oh, dragon
That's
plate,
cool.
and then you pick it up and it gives you a quest marker. You know,
Yeah, pretty much.
because what like if there is something like that in Morrowind or Oblivion, it's like you actually have to search the guy's body. You have to, oh, hey, his body has a note on it. Let me open this note, and the note says, it'll say, code name for somebody. Hey, you gotta let's meet up at the meeting place at this time, and it'll give you the meeting place, and you know or it will tell it to you in a riddle, and it's like, okay, well, now I got to figure out what this place is. That is
Riddles.
so much more fun to me than just being like, oh, hey, you want this legendary weapon? Quest marker, go get it. That's my issue with Skyrim, because the Fallout games do that well too, where it's like, oh, hey, I walked into a random cave. There's this super deadly enemy. Okay, I killed him. Oh, hey, there's this really cool weapon that they were protecting. Like, why is Skyrim the one Bethesda game that broke away from that? I just don't get it. Expedition 33? I don't recognize that one, Cheese.
Neither do I, so...
Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Lead the members of Expedition 33 on their quest to destroy the Paintress so that she can never paint death again. Explore a world of wonders inspired by Belle Epoque France and battle unique enemies in this turn-based RPG with real-time mechanics. Okay. Interesting. Kind of looks like a Final Fantasy style game. And by Final Fantasy style, I mean a turn-based RPG. That's interesting. When is that? Oh, that's out now. On sale, actually. Oh, okay. Okay. Pre-purchase. Why is the pre-purchase on sale? Yeah, Final Fantasy is turn-based. Yeah, no, it's not out yet. It comes out April 24th, 2025. It's up for pre-purchase. I didn't see the pre-purchase thing. Yeah, I just saw that there was add to cart. I'm like, oh. It better be third-person combat. It's turn-based combat, Ian. It's not every game used to be third-person Dark Souls style combat. And I say this as somebody who loves that kind of combat.
Yeah, sometimes you can just leave it to first-person combat.
Yeah, first-person combat, turn-based. There's all sorts of things you can do. I love myself some turn-based as well. Persona, great series. But yeah, it's funny. The idea of Oblivion remake is really cool and also concerning.
Yeah. Ooh.
There's no way. You've got to be kidding me. How was that so clear?
I don't know, man.
That sounded like you.
That's been building up in there for a little bit.
That sounded like you played a soundbite.
Nope. All natural.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And I did not shit my pants, so we good.
I would hope not.
If I did, I would probably just go and clean up and went back to fucking bed. I woke up just minutes before the podcast started.
No. Well, okay. You did wake up minutes before we started. You woke up after we were supposed to start. We started like 5 minutes late.
I woke up at 6:59. I was still before that. I just laid there staring at the ceiling wondering what happened to me.
Oh, okay.
Very big difference. Because I feel like an old man.
What? Hold on. That's...
What are you...
Oh, nobody's gonna know what this freaking game is.
What game?
Croc Legend of the Gobos.
Why does that name sound so familiar?
Here, oh my gosh. I loved this game as a kid. It's getting a remake. A remake for this game is coming out on April 2nd. What? Frickin' Croc? Hold on, I need a good... That'll work. This right here, Croc Legend of the Gobos. This is a
I don't
platformer
have.
from... When did this originally come out? I want to say... Yeah, 1997.
Oh, this thing. I
Yeah.
remember this.
I loved that game
While
as a
slightly
kid.
before my time.
Yeah, I mean, it was before my time too, but I had a PS1. Legend of the Gobos remaster. Oh my
Oh,
gosh. PC via GOG? It's not going to be on Steam, but it's... Wait, hold on. How much is this? I will absolutely stream this game. 100%. It doesn't have a price on GOG yet. It did say it was going to be on Xbox. Will it be on the Xbox app? It might be on Game Pass, Ian. My Game
yeah.
Pass will have ended at that point, though. I ended my Game Pass because I was like, I'm not using it. There's no point in me spending $11 a month on something I'm not using.
There's a couple games that I still play every once in a while that I've kept it open, and there's a game I want to stream, but it's a very long form game, and I don't want to delve 60 hours into it just yet.
Fair enough. Well, see, Ian, Game Pass is worth it if you
If you
use
play.
it.
Yeah.
You want to know
If
the
you're not
only
using
game I've been
it,
playing on Game Pass? Hollow Knight. Which, admittedly, great game. I can buy it for $7 right now. That's cheaper than I spend on... That's less than I spend on Game Pass monthly. Okay, can the freaking Xbox store function?
No. I actually haven't opened the Xbox store in a while, so
It was
let's go
just
see
like,
what
we
games.
think your account is compromised. Can you log? I'm just like, can you let me look at the store? And they're like, actually, no.
Oh, there's like Avowed,
Is it
Sleeper
Power?
Citizen.
Yeah, Power World's on Game Pass. I haven't played Power World in over a year. Legitimately, I'll just buy Hollow Knight on Steam, and then I've spent less than I do on Game Pass.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not paying $70 for any games, Ian. If there was a game that was a $70 game that I wanted, yeah, I'll pay for Game Pass again. But in all honesty, I mean, I might have to restart, but oh no. I mean, I've already beaten the game through multiple times. It won't be that big a deal. Plus, there are games that I've played on on Xbox Game Pass that have transferred my save over to Steam because it's on my computer.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Xbox.
It just really is not liking you, huh?
There you go. There's my... Okay. How has my account been compromised? Oh my gosh. I'll do this later. I'm just clicking off of it. I'm just clicking it off of it. But yeah, if I can get that, if I can get Croc, I absolutely will play that on stream. Easily. There's also another game that I think is really funny. Uh, from the clips I've seen from it, but I don't know if it would be safe to play on stream.
Yeah.
It's called Class of '09. I recommend you look up clips because if you just the description of it, it is an anti-dating sim. Rather than playing as a random dude who can get a bunch of chicks for no reason. Yeah, okay, here's the description. This is the anti-visual novel. Instead of playing as some guy magically able to score with beautiful anime girls, you play the anime girl and create mass chaos in the lives of your potential suitors. Earnest comedy, social accuracy, and late 2000s aesthetic await you in Class of '09. It
Hmm.
Some of the clips I have seen, it is really funny, but also really offensive. So it might not be something YouTube allows. like for example, there's a joke in it where one of the chicks that you're I think it's the chick you're playing as is looking at a dude's computer and sees uh girls that are too young. She's looking at his homework folders, we'll phrase it like that, and goes, oh gosh, too young. And the other girl walks up to the computer and is like, oh, what are they all Asians? Oh, that kind of too young. So, way over the line, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. And I don't think YouTube would be
Yeah.
appreciative of that. I was hoping it was a game about a dude with a harem that has to find ways for each of them to break up with him. That would be funny as well. Is it as offensive as Ghost Stories? I mean, it's about the same, but I'm not streaming Ghost Stories on YouTube. That's the thing. I might find it funny. YouTube might not agree.
Hmm.
Finally, some YouTuber representation in games. Ooh. Yikes. Streaming on Twitch is a good way to put the Twitch account to use. Dude, I don't know. I kind of want to get some streams on Twitch, but I need to set up restream so I can dual stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I just don't like Twitch. When Twitch was meant to be a platform for gaming and it has become a platform for harlots. It's kind of hard to reason.
Let's...
Oh my gosh. But oh, have you grabbed why did the headliners? Did you get that yet?
I have not.
Okay.
I have not.
I don't think that one's on sale. Maybe that one is on sale. Lockdown Protocol is also on sale, which I think would be interesting if we could get a bigger group. To play it, because you know that one's like Among Us.
Oh yeah.
It's not something we could really play with just 3 people, but It'd be the kind of thing if people watching had the game.
Yeah. Yep.
If we could find some other YouTubers who had the game who would be willing to play with us.
Willing to deal with our dumbassery.
I was gonna say, yeah, will, willing to tolerate an Among Us stream would go crazy. That's how I thought. I feel like Lockdown Protocol would be really funny because Lockdown Protocol has the proximity chat like Lethal Company does.
Yeah.
I've watched Ray play it with his group of VTubers that he's now assimilated with.
That's funny. I like that one. You have assimilated with the VTubers.
Yeah, the VTubers are like the Borg from Star Trek. We are the Borg.
I just found it so funny.
Oh boy. Oh, I will say I grabbed a lot of games on the Steam sale. I unfortunately am not going to be able to stream them like I wanted to this week because I once again they were like, "Hey, you're going to work full time on Wednesday and Friday." I'm like, "Okay, well, so unless I stream after work, it would not be against me grabbing a cheap anime girl VTuber model. That would you you got like this little pink-haired petite anime girl with my voice coming out of it. Why, yes. Hello. Welcome to the stream.
It is I.
That would be pretty funny, actually. That would be a funny gag. I just don't know how to... Those VTuber models are complex. Do you know how expensive those get?
Yeah.
Very expensive. Not the Crumpet After Hours stream. Yeah, I mean, going back to what I was doing that a while ago, I used to stream late. Until I started switching to the mornings because that just made more sense.
Yeah. I also did the late streams.
That's true, group. But yeah, I got Alice Madness Returns for 99 cents. That's a game I've wanted to play since I saw the trailers back when I was a kid. I don't know why. It was just intriguing to me. But so I grabbed that on the Steam sale. I love these Steam sales where you can just buy like 15 games and spend $30. It's fantastic. Yeah. I got Doom 2016 for I think $3, $2. I got Skyrim Special Edition, which I added the channel, the text channel in Discord for mods for Skyrim. So if anybody has any Skyrim mods they want me to add, we can't go like too hog wild because I actually need the game to run, but I will eventually do a playthrough of Skyrim. We grabbed earlier. I grabbed almost all the Far Cry games: 2, 3, 5, and New Dawn. Only ones I didn't get 6 because it was too expensive. I didn't get 4 because I've already played through 4 like 3 separate times and I don't want to do it again. You know, yeah, if you have a mod, you can drop it in the stream. Let's see. What else did I grab? Headliners, which is one we'll all play together. I'm excited for that one, dude. I'm excited for that one. I got Immortals Phoenix Rising, which is from a few years ago. Got this for like $3. It's a RPG. I may or may not stream it because I don't know how the interest would be in it.
We should also probably get Repo.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Repo. I get paid in 2 days. I'll buy Repo and Sekiro on payday. But I got the pair of Middle Earth games, Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War.
I own both of those and have not played through either of them.
Dude, I'm so excited. I also own the Mad Max game from like 2016 that I got in a different sale a while ago. That I'll stream.
Now let's
at
go
some
see what
point.
I can get in the point shop because I still have way too many points.
Dude, I have enough points that I don't know what I'm going to do with. You have like 3 times as much as I do. Oh, I grabbed Subterror as well. I think that's all the games. So yeah, we got a good chunk of new games. Want Randall more than the anime girl? Okay, if I can make a VTuber bottle out of that stupid hippo from the Elden Ring DLC, I absolutely will. No hesitation. That would be really funny. But yeah, we got a glut of fun games to play. Ripped to the depths of the Shadow games. Warner Brothers shut them down earlier this year. Yeah, dude, I was very upset about that. Because that also means that what's it called? Not rival, but Nemesis mechanic is just gone. Nobody can use that.
Yeah, that sucks.
Because Warner Brothers is okay, yeah, I do not think you should be allowed to trademark game mechanics. You shouldn't be allowed to copyright that. Like,
yeah,
that doesn't make sense. You can't copyright the way you move a camera for a film or a certain lens you use. Why can you
trademark?
I hate that. I hate that. Especially because now that studio doesn't exist anymore. They can't even take advantage of it. Even if they reformed outside of under Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers has that and their intent to just sit on their hands and not do anything with it because the CEO of Warner Brothers is a bumbling moron. Oh, what's this? This project is almost entirely finished? Cancel it and get a tax write-off. Like, yeah, 2029. I thought it was 2039. I thought it was longer than that. Maybe it is 2029, but still, it's just like, gosh, dude. I hate that. What was one of the other? Oh, Nintendo trying to. I was gonna say I knew we talked about this before. Nintendo copywriting throwing a ball at a monster to catch it. I'm like, I'm sorry. I know Nintendo made Pokemon. Perfectly fine with them copywriting Pokemon. I don't, and the Pokeball, as a matter of fact, that's fine. The fact that they can copyright throwing a ball at a creature to catch it, or throwing a creature out of a ball to face off against another creature,
Yeah,
it's freaking stupid, man. Ugh. But anyways, mini rant over.
yeah. When did we get old?
Recently. very recently. How's the lawsuit with Pocket Pair? Nintendo's pushing further and further. They're fighting hard. They're trying to copyright as many mechanics as they can. Which, that's another thing. Nintendo being able to copyright a mechanic after another game is already using it, that's setting a dangerous precedent.
Yeah.
I know we've already talked about that, though, so I won't harp on that. Back in my day, video games were made to be competitive, not repetitive. All you damn kids want your video games to just do the same thing over and over again? It's not like back in the glory days. Whenever you'd 360 no scope somebody and you'd get called a okay.
I will say this. It sounds horrible of me, but I miss the old school trash talking.
Oh, dude. Like when you join a lobby and you'd hear just the most vile things known to humankind. It truly was remarkable. It was something you couldn't experience anywhere else.
Yeah. And some it got oh lordy.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
When it would get to like the points of like when you're like, man, this is annoying, but at the same time, it's so funny that I don't want to leave.
Right. It's this nice balance. I find it funny that did not happen over there because most kids couldn't speak English. That makes sense. You still didn't have somebody in Dutch saying that, you know, your mom was blowing them or something after you killed them in a video game. It's like, man, you suck at this. That's what your mom said last night. Like, or turning around the corner, blasting somebody with a shotgun, and then calling you the N-word. That was another. The number of videos of that time with stuff like that.
Yeah.
It is kind of funny that there's a little bit of that coming back. It's like, I saw a video the other day of some guy kills another guy in the game, and the guy he killed is just like, I have to figure out how to phrase this for stream, but it's just like, wow, I didn't realize you love D so much, you freaking F word. I'm like, whoa, this is like the 2000s again. I'm getting flashbacks to the good old days.
Not the flashbacks.
That's fair, group. Europeans just seem less aggressive. I would agree, except I have been on comms with a German man before. And I've seen plenty of video. They're very, I guess it's also Germans, but the one that got me, I was watching this video where it's the female streamer who's playing with him, that it's her POV, but you can hear him in the background, and he's like, Alexa, play Gummibär. And then you hear the Alexa, Ich bin ein Gummibär. And it starts playing. And he starts singing to it. But then there's a different point in the video where their teammate just misses the kill, and he goes, and he didn't get him. Strip me naked, oil me up, and slap my ass. I can't believe it. And I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. I will say this: Europeans might not be as aggressive as us Americans, but you know what we got that they don't? Well, you know what they got that we don't? They are very wild when it comes to their sexual content.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's the exact opposite. Over here, we're like, whoa, whoa, calm it down with all the sexual stuff. Here's a gun. Go shoot somebody. That'll be more appropriate for the children. And then over there, they're just like, hey, we can't show people like getting shot to kids. That's weird. Here's the
That's
smut
terrible.
instead.
Yeah. Or like, here's body horror.
Oh, body horror, yeah. Make love not war, like hard, hard love.
But let me just go buy all the anime girl stuff because why not?
And that would be your first inclination.
I'm finally under 100,000 Steam points.
My gosh, how much did you have to buy?
Over 40,000 Steam points worth.
Dude, you bought more than I have on my account.
Yeah.
How did you have that many Steam points?
I never knew that was a thing, and I've just when I buy games, they just stack up.
Dude, I spent Steam points for the first time like 6 months ago, maybe, and even then it was to buy one thing.
I also own 70 games, so
I, I own 132. What? Actually, no, more than that because I have favorites that aren't included in that. Under 148 games. I have more than double the amount of games you have. How do you have so many Steam points?
I really don't know. I don't know, man.
Group, I'd prefer to keep children away from both of those things. You know, just a personal preference. I think we should wait till children are older before they are exposed to stuff like that. I'm trying very hard to find that clip of the German man because I it's so funny. Because at one point too, he starts yelling in German. He gets progressively angrier and angrier until he goes, sorry. Like, I went a little too far there. He might have bought DLCs. But even then, I have games with DLC. You have a total.
I also buy game.
Go ahead.
I also buy games at full price too.
That's probably what it is because a lot of my games I have purchased on sale.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. I cannot wait for Thursday when we play Ale and Tail again.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Okay. Yeah, here's another thing. I got most of his Steam points from the microtransactions in the specific anime games.
No. Shut up.
You know, Eli.
I actually don't. Oh. I don't own a single anime game.
Oh, well, look at you. That's right. He gets all his content on the internet.
Yeah.
That's where he gets.
Unless you count Stardew Valley as an anime game, but
No.
I don't think that's an anime game.
It's not anime.
I could go buy some.
No, but this man, we played Alan Tale last Thursday, and we played for a solid 6 hours. It was a long stream. We get off that stream. Keep in mind, it is 5 days later. He has put 44 hours into the game and beat it. He's done all the content that you can do in the game in 5 days. Check his game list before he can hide them.
Shut up. So what I need to finish is I still need to catch 25 fish. I'm at 16. I need to give a customer a dish in the last 5 seconds of them being there. I need to get 20 people sat on me at the same time. I have to finish up 25 potions, and then I just have to do the hotel stuff. And then a few more of the orc things. And like creating all the potions, lure an enemy into a room. It easy stuff.
Yeah.
Plus the 3 hidden achievements, which I don't know what they are, so I'm looking them up.
Probably not a bad idea. But yeah, 44 hours. 44. You really got hooked on that one. That's not that bad. 44 hours in 5 days? 4 days, really? Because it was already at 44 yesterday? That's a lot. That's 11 hours a day. Like, there are some games that I played for a long time, but...
I am missing, die 33 times.
Okay.
And I'm probably missing, kill 100 enemies.
Interesting. Was this the German?
Nope, I have gotten to kill 100 enemies.
Yep, it is the German. Yep.
Junge, du gehst überall alleine hin, hilfst deinem ganzen Team nicht und dann regst du dich auf, wenn wir nicht beide sind. Sorry.
That's the one. Go find a job and not a digital one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was funny, group. That was funny. Next time, me and Tyler Oh, go ahead.
I am missing killing the cave bear, it looks like.
Okay.
But I can go find that. So I might actually already have that one. Nope, I already have that one. Because it says cave bear, but it just means cave boss.
Good grief. You do gotta play Supermarket together with me and Eli, though. Or me and Tyler. Jeez.
Super what?
Supermarket together.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, did you see my thumbnail when me and Tyler played that without you? That I made for it? It was because I had already made it with you on it, and then I was just like, I'm not gonna take him off, and so I just put a big red X over your logo. I thought it was really funny, personally. Oh boy. Um, what else is there to talk about? I mean, we've already filled time for an hour, so
Yeah.
I don't really know if we do need to talk about anything else. Wait, what, Ian? What you got? Because I have my quote prepared.
1 second, my good sir.
Pokemon ZA, what about it? We've talked about it for the last 2 weeks. Yeah.
Go away.
Yeah, we talked a lot about ZA.
Hmm.
What?
Okay, I got my quote.
Pokeedle? Go ahead.
I knew from the moment I met you, I would spend a lifetime missing you. Lee Martins.
Interesting. If you lose yourself, your courage soon will follow. So be strong tonight. Remember who you are. Brian Adams from Sound the Bugle. Thank you, Cheese.
I will say this though, Spencer, we will have a hysterical time defeating the cave boss
Oh no.
because it was harder than I thought it was going to be, and it took me 3 tries.
Nice. Well, that's for Thursday. As for tomorrow, we'll figure out. I might try and stream. What did I have scheduled for tomorrow? I think I scheduled. Nope, don't remember. Oh yeah, I was gonna play Far Cry 2 again. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling after work. If I'm feeling froggy, I'll stream. I'll do a late stream at like 11:30, but don't count on it cuz I'm probably going to get dragged through the mud tomorrow. So, you know. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll be back. We'll at least be back for sure on Thursday. Did I end up looking at the witness?
Yeah,
yes, I did group. I might grab it on Thursday when I get paid. Yeah, we'll be back on Thursday for sure with Ale and Tail. I might be back tomorrow. We'll say.
We'll say.
We'll say. We'll see. What do you mean no quotes, group? We just read them. Go back like a minute. We just read our quotes. But anyways, everybody have a great rest of your night. We'll see you on Thursday. Tally ho!
Tally ho.